Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a little different than what I've done in the past couple of weeks. It's gonna be a little rambly kind of video again, and that's because I don't really have anything planned, or rather pre-filmed for like an informative video that I've been doing in the past couple of weeks, because it's just been so busy lately, and because it's my birthday week this week. And so, well, actually, that's a lie. I'm pre-filming this because I'm foreseeing that I won't have a chance to film something like this when it's actually my birthday week. So I'm a couple of weeks advanced, but this video is gonna be going up during my birthday week anyway. And so I kind of just wanted to check in the hour that I have before my next meeting today, on kind of what's been going on in my USMLE journey and my life. So let's start with what I did in the first week of July, which was go to the Philippines for like a day, a little over 24 hours. And that was because I had to process some papers with the licensing board that issued me my medical license, and so that they could send it to the ECFMG so I could get ECFMG certified. And so all of that paperwork is being processed in the background right now, and I'm dealing with other processing of papers for residency applications with my school, and communicating back and forth with the school and my older brother, who's in Manila currently and who can run kind of these papers for me. And I'm trying to see if I could do all of this remotely without having to go back to Manila again, but fingers crossed that it'll work out. I'm not sure that it will, but hopefully it does. And so aside from worrying about all of that, I'm also starting a new job. I have the same part-time job as a clinical research coordinator, but I was able to work out a summer job, another part-time job, with my mentor from my undergrad days at UCLA. And basically I'll be working as kind of a TA for the program, the summer program that he's running here on campus. And I'm excited. I haven't seen my mentor in 5 years. Yeah, 6 years now. And it's been so long since I last saw him in person. I've met with him on Zoom a couple times, but like, it's insane how long has passed and how quickly time has passed. And so now he's a PhD grad. He is kind of like an assistant professor, like an associate professor, and it's really cool to see where his career has taken him. And I'm very excited to be working with him again. So that's gonna be keeping me busy for the next 2 months. And I'm also starting to volunteer with UC Davis back in Sacramento. I found a clinic that I could volunteer with. It's a student-run clinic, similar to the Paul Home Asian Clinic that I went to a couple months ago now. And I'm excited to start that as well. What else am I doing? I'm doing a sidebar research project. Hopefully it'll publish. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. I'll just keep working on it and see where it goes. I'm also working on getting onboarded into the Council of Young Filipino Americans in Medicine, and I'm excited to be starting that stint. It's a 1-year leadership stint, and in case like my residency application for this cycle doesn't pan out for whatever reason, whether it's processing papers and as an issue, or I don't know, I just decide that I don't want to apply yet, at least I'll have my job and that leadership stint and whatever else random projects that I'll be finding throughout the year as well, to help me continue to work towards getting a residency in the United States while also being realistic in terms of finances and other responsibilities that I have as a human being who's married and has 2 cats. So yeah, not everything is going completely as planned right now. I think in my original timeline, I had already planned that by the time it's July of this year, I'm already ECFMG certified. And I've already planned to have a date scheduled for my step 3 exam. But as of right now, that is kind of falling short of the timeline that I've set for myself, and it's okay. You never really know how much time you need in order for things to work out until you've done it. And so always plan for things not going according to the schedule that you've set for yourself, and just making sure that you have a plan B always. And so right now it's looking like I'm having to do plan B instead of my original plan, and that's okay. As long as I can explain what happened and that all of the experiences that I'm putting onto myself is enriching and teaching me a whole bunch of new stuff that'll be useful in the future for my training. And I think that's a really positive way of looking at things, which is a lot to say about my mental state currently versus my mental state before I had all of this responsibility. I think when I was studying for step 2 and my entire focus was on step 2, I put so much pressure on myself to score really, really well on the exam. And it put me in a very dark place mentally and emotionally. But now that I'm having so many things to juggle, I'm actually really mentally okay. I mean, I still get stressed, don't get me wrong, and I still get sad and I still get overwhelmed, but the feeling right now is different from the feeling that I was at just a couple months ago. And I don't know, maybe it's the weather, but I mean, surprisingly, summer here in LA has been quite cloudy and not as warm as I expected it to be. Of course, it's only July, and I know that it gets hotter towards the fall months, which is weird, but that's just how it is in LA. And so we'll see if the sun will show up more often, but recently it's been kind of the same gloomy type of weather. Like, if you can see right now, it's not so gloomy, but it's also not super sunny outside. So anyways, it might just be the weather that's making me have a better outlook on life right now, or it could be the fact that I'm busying myself with so much stuff that, and I tend to thrive in a situation where I'm busy, because that makes me have no time to dwell in my negative emotions. And that's not to say that I'm not processing the negative emotions, it's just that I'm having to process these negative emotions faster because I have less time to do so. So yeah, I wanted to touch on, sorry, before I end the vlog, I wanted to touch on kind of the philosophy of gamifying life and going through life as if it was a video game, basically. And so if I think about it, my main quest in this video game of my life is to become a doctor in the United States, practicing, hopefully in the specialty of my choosing. And so far, I'm about definitely over 50% the main quest. Probably about 75% done with like the main quest items. I have my medical degree. I've taken steps 1 and 2 CK. I'm getting my ECFMG certificate. I'm applying to residency, so I'm pretty much on the cusp of being there already. Of course, there's still quite a huge hurdle to overcome, and I guess that could be likened to like the big boss battle at the end, which is residency training and like actually practicing as a physician. But you know how in video games, if you're like a completionist type of person, you want to try to 100% the game, but 100%ing the game doesn't just mean finishing the big bad boss at the end. Usually it involves doing side quests and completing random little tasks, mini games or whatever in order to 100% the game. Getting some sort of rare item that you can only get if you do whatever menial task the game is asking you to do. And so I'm likening that detour in my life, or rather this detour of my life that I'm currently living, to a side quest. I feel like everything I've done in the past year, some of it has been working towards the main quest, but recently it's more of a side quest. And I'm just enjoying it, I guess is the point that I'm trying to make here. And which is a lot to say about how I felt back when I wasn't enjoying it. And that was just a couple months ago. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end this video. Hopefully I don't have to do too many edits on it, and hopefully this video made sense, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit more of my next couple of weeks, but until then, until I'm able to edit and post that vlog, this is my 27-year-old self signing off and giving way for my 28-year-old self, and hopefully who she becomes in the next year that unfolds is someone that my 27-year-old self is proud of, and that my 27-year-old self won't regret, or rather my 28-year-old self won't regret. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Help me grow this channel if you'd like, and stay tuned for more road to residency shenanigans. It's looking like I'm gonna be on this road for quite a longer time than I expected initially, but such is life. Bye.